Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the land of YouTube and Twitch. We are back with episode 5 of our Borg series, where I play through Star Trek Online from start to finish under the Romulan Republic, but we are pretending to be the Borg. There's not a Borg faction in the game quite yet, or at the moment, so we are doing our best to create one of our own. Last we left off, we were investigating the ruins of the planet Virenat, where we started the game, and was destroyed in a joint Tal Shiar-Alachi attack, and trying to debunk the beliefs of one particular Tal Shiar agent that there are weapons on the planet itself. So that's where we left off, and we're just going to get right on in it. Charva says that the Tal Shiar has documents implicating your colony in several terrorist plots throughout the sector. We need to search this site for any and all evidence that might support her claim. But I don't like the idea that people on Virenat were helping terrorists, and I don't even know if we should believe her. We need to get to the bottom of this. This place got fucked up. Who the hell are you?
You're one of them, aren't you? We've been looking all over this place for evidence of your terrorist plots, and here you are, showing up to dispose of the evidence we're here to find. I'm placing you under arrest. Resist, and I'll have to use force. I hope you resist.
I will not be taken into custody. I'm surprised if there were other search teams in the area. We should stay alert.
This was such a peaceful place once. And so beautiful.
It's overrun by Kellids.
They'll pay for what they have done to our colony.
From what I could tell, they are examining the records for evidence of the Maori involving our colony in something nefarious.
Devex's old helmet. Reminds me of better times.
There are a collection of the Maori's documents from his home. Flipping through these, you can see that he was collecting information about the defenses of other Romulan colonies, and he was in contact with Datan. There are several messages here from him. The Maori knew Datan, and he was gathering information on other colonies? Let's get this one over here. Search the data the other team had. They were looking for evidence that Devex's lab was being used to create some biological agents used by terrorists throughout the sector. Oh look, we found a random tribble. Well, you know what? Here, have a tribble. Extra hit points? Why not? Borg with tribble! The metallurgical analyzer was being used by Devex to create alloys used in the construction of large water storage tanks. Veronat needed the water storage because the colony's leaders were worried about a drought crippling the farms and causing a food shortage. That was a smart idea. Too bad they didn't take any precautions against a Tal Shiar attack. The bioscanner was being used by Devex to scan the impurities and biological contaminants in the water supply. According to the records he left behind, he was close to filtering out 98.997% of the contaminants in the colony's water supply. If the Tal Shiar had attacked us through our water supply, this would have come in handy. Too bad they're not microbes. This laser spectrometer was being used by Devex to check the compositions of the aquifers in the area. The area was great for growing crops, but its water table had been depleted over time. There have been several dry seasons over the past decade. With the amount of water being used by the city, it looks like he wanted to make sure the colony wasn't depleting the supply faster than it could be replenished from local sources. Looks like we were well equipped to survive for the long haul, with the exception of an attack from our own people. Species 8472. What if the Borg invaded the universe of DuckTales and Darkwing Duck? What if they assimilate Gizmo Duck? Actually, there's something over here, too. It's a big flippin' crater. The water wheel was used to pump water to the colony for drinking water and to the farm for irrigation. This one was heavily modified to exceed its default output capacity in order to keep up with Veronat's heavy demands for clean water. An over-engineered water pump doesn't pose a threat. Let's keep looking. Searched the members of the hostile team. According to the notes in their tricorders, they thought this farm might have been a cover for making nitrogen-based explosives. Looks like the Kellid population has exploded. Let's see, who needs a hyper? You've got 5, you've got 5, you've got 11. You've got 3. I'll give it to you. Yo! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Did we get... Hey, we're doing pretty good. How about you? Why do I have 2 Twitch alert boxes? That's weird. Did we get fireworks that time? Welcome in Gaming with Cybers. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you.
I remember that painting. We should take it with us, as a reminder of home.
Where is that thing going? What the f... Okay. Hey, thank you for the alert, Nitaku. From these notes, it looks like the other search team was trying to download the power grid usage data. They were looking for power use patterns indicative of weapons development. Oh, Satra's down! Reciprocal rehabilitation. Have the means to heal that damage. This is the only remaining intact windmill in the colony. Looks like most of the power output from the entire windmill network was being rerouted to spacecraft landing areas. There's an extensive ship repair facility. Your Maori may have been encouraging trade and developing relationships with neighboring systems by offering them a place to repair their ships. That probably made us a bigger target for the Tal Shiar. These flowers always remind me of my sister Rena. They were her favorite. Hope she's doing well, wherever she is. These are the assignment logs here tracking the work schedule of every adult in the colony. Nothing looks too out of the ordinary. The biggest manpower allocation, aside from agriculture, was for ship repairs. Most people with some engineering expertise were spending a decent portion of their time fixing vessels that came here for that reason. I wonder what would have happened if more of those ships had been here to help during the attack. There we go. Oh, we're being converged on. Protect their stash. Team was checking the logs for any unusual allocations of our workforce to protect projects that could have been a cover for terrorist activities. Another hypo. Got 5. I can't heal your injuries. 5, 10, 4, 5. Something strange is going on here. All these search teams were looking for the same things we were. I can tell from the reports we collected that they are going to rendezvous at a location up ahead. If we go there, maybe we can find other search teams and see if they found any evidence of terrorist actions here. Let's go check it out.
So, you're the terrorist. I allied with the Klingon Empire because they promised me the opportunity to find people like you. People willing to hurt innocent civilians and remove you from the Romulan race. You're no better than the Tal Shiar. It's people like me who will restore honor to our people.
This is the same voice actor who does Ambassador Stas. I'm not a terrorist. Someone is feeding you false information.
Of course you are. My teams didn't find the weapons that were here, but this colony has been empty for weeks. You had ample time to hide them, or move them to another location off-world. But there's no evidence that they weren't here. And in the absence of evidence, I go with my instincts. They tell me that people like you hid weapons here, and those weapons got people killed. Innocents, civilians, people who should have been living in peace. This ends now. You won't get a chance to hurt anyone else.
The only person who will be hurt here is you. Assimilated! Assimilate a targ. I'm on elite difficulty, and these guys are a wash. Wait, did I assimilate him and then he got back up? What? Okay. Because he went down and then there was a drone in his place. I guess it just, like, created a copy. One more word from you, don't stand over the back of your head, friend. Don't talk to everybody that way! No! Boy. I probably shouldn't have read that. Oh, well.
Enough! Enough! I yield! Do with me what you will.
Good. I prefer not to kill an ally. Just assimilate you!
What? Surprising words coming from a terrorist.
I'm no more a terrorist than you are. I think we're both being manipulated.
That makes a surprising amount of sense. A contact that I thought I could trust told me there was evidence of terrorism and weapons manufacturing here. I'm guessing you were told the same thing. Neither of us found anything, except one another. We were sent here to die.
That was my conclusion as well. We should be allies, not enemies.
I agree. Lying in wait to eliminate the survivor of our battle. Won't they be surprised when we join forces? I'll return to my ship immediately. Join me in orbit, and we can finish this.
Yo, Lady TARDIS, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. How's it going, Raiders? Welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, right behind you. We need to report our findings, sir. I'm sure Charva will have something to say about them. We can transport back to the Borg Juggernaut 001 whenever you are ready. Should raise shields! Grab your sonic screwdriver and your space blaster and let's get after him. Well, welcome in all those coming in with Lady TARDIS Raid. I'm Kefka Castlestone, a variety streamer, bun tuber, and all-around goofball. We're doing a YouTube stream right now at the moment, so this episode will be going up on our YouTube channel at the following link there. And say hi to YouTube for me. Hi! What's up, everybody? Captain, I've contacted Charva, and she says she is en route to our coordinates. Maybe she'll have an explanation for why we didn't find anything on Veranet to support the Tal Shiar's claims. Thank you.
Enemy ship on sensors.
How disappointing to see you alive. I am Commander Talum of the IRW Ishay, and you seem to have a talent for sniffing out Tal Shiar. I thought sending another Romulan Republic terrorist to take you out would take care of two problems at once. I was mistaken. Perhaps this is for the best. Now I can take both your bodies back to Colonel Hakiv. I'm sure he will reward me for finally eliminating you.
Okay, emote only chat for just a little bit. Well, they're very, very, very progressive. Take that off, it was a mistake. Okay, fine. Well, how very progressive of the Tal Shiar. You sound very feminine, Commander Talum.
I don't enjoy being played for a fool. I'm here to back you up. Let's show this Tal Shah scum what real Romulans are made of.
We appreciate the assistance. You loaded up from 39 to 43? Hell yeah.
I am impressed by your martial prowess. You would have made an excellent warrior. I wish you had chosen to work with the Klingon Defense Force instead of Starfleet. Regardless, I am glad we can both serve the greater good of the Romulan Republic.
Thank you. I was trying to get Gizmo to talk, but the rabbit took him off. Tells us to say hi to YouTube. Takes the ability to do it too. Visiting other ship. It's the IRW Aethericer, Charva's vessel.
I picked up a transmission from an attack group in this direction. It sounded like you must have uncovered something significant enough to warrant an armed response. What did you find?
No weapons, no proof. Nothing but old memories and lies.
That can't be.
I assure you that it is. In fact, we were ambushed.
Are you suggesting I had something to do with it? Why would I? I have nothing to gain. I want you to join us. All of our intelligence reports said there would be weapons, or at least residual traces of weapon stores here. I swear it. Someone must have gotten to it before you and moved it. Covered it up somehow. Did you tell anyone you were coming here?
No, nobody.
I know my information didn't turn out like we expected this time, but is Tovan still looking for his sister? I might be able to locate Rinna. If the Tal Shiar has any information on her whereabouts, I'll pass it on to you. That should show you I can be trusted. I just need to make my report before anyone gets suspicious. After that, I'll be in touch.
Very well. We're ready to depart the system on your orders, sir. Not now. Do I need to add... I don't remember if it was browser source. Yeah, it's browser source. Hi, there's a little dragon bit. Hi. He's gonna be hid though. I forgot to turn it off. Oh, come on, ship, go faster. Need better engines. Majorly need better engines. Do that ship wiggle. Come on, go faster, go faster. Alright, now we can depart.
Excellent work. I'm not surprised that you did not find any weapons on Viranot. While the Romulan Republic has contacts with most of the colony worlds, we're not using them to fight a war. We're encouraging them to see the truth and join our cause. Nonetheless, you must continue to humor Charva to have any chance of winning her to our side. I doubt this will be the last you hear from her. Keep me apprised of developments.
Time machine. Congratulations, Sub-Commander.
And that is another bout. Another level up. Alright, additional duty officers. Very nice.
Greetings. Given what you've discovered at Chaltok and Viranot, we need to widen our investigation. Republic ships have gone missing, and we can't afford these sort of losses. We need you to look into this problem. Head to the Beta Quadrant. One of our ships went missing near the Mempa system, and we want you to find out what happened.
Okay. Got a bunch of different stuff. Charva gave us some new leads regarding Tovin's sister, Rinna.
While I appreciate the personal nature of your attempt to find Rinna Kev, you need to focus on the big picture. Our fledgling republic needs to establish its legitimacy as a political body, fend off attacks and intrigue by the Tal Shar and other external threats, and stabilize its claims on New Romulus. Right now, we need you to pursue this investigation. Our fleet is not particularly large, and we cannot afford to have any ships go missing. We need you to find out what's happening to them. Don't worry, this isn't the old Empire where one person's welfare is put by the wayside for the good of the state. We'll keep looking for information about Rinna. The best thing you can do is help the Republic to survive, so we can devote more resources to missions of a more personal nature.
Beans. You pander so I don't have to.
Time is short. What do you need of me?
We located the missing vessel. Not yet. Alright, we got another 2 points. 2 points! Let's see, hull plating, give us extra damage resistance. But I think I want shield regeneration too. It gets us projectile critical chance or projectile critical damage. Let's go for chance. Hello? There we go. No, that's... Oh, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Maximum shield capacity or starship stealth capacity. We're not doing a stealthy ship. Ooh, we got new traits. Wonderful. Alright, let's see here. I have orbital devastation, but I don't have... Got a support trend. I don't have orbital strike yet, so that's a little premature. Let's do resilient. Resilient sounds right. Oh no, self-modulating shots. Shield penetration buffs on critical hits. Yeah. As for space... Did we get anything new that we're sitting on? No? Yeah, let's go ahead and do Molecular Defense Specialist. Bonus resistance to phaser, disruptor, and plasma damage. Yeah. Stations, nothing new there. Ship. Right, we need to grab that. We need to grab that extra beam array. Which one do we want? We've got accuracy 2, accuracy damage. Let's do this one. Oh, I forgot I was sitting on that monotanium alloy. Okay. Alright, let's put you there. Monotanium alloy is all damage resistance rating. It's a higher quality thing, though. Could put it in the tactical console. Plasma damage. Yeah. Discard that, discard that. Who gets the new shield? It's a personal repulsion shield. Knock down enemies when they take damage. Yeah. Better give it to you, GLaDOS. Let's see. Take that one. Shodan has a better one, and that's a better one. I need to go through and like start upgrading some of the gear that I have. And new bridge officers. Very nice. Turn rate debuff with Tachyon Beam. Placate Charge Particle Burst. Yeah. I need to heal someone once again. I actually need to see if there's some of those heal consumables that I can purchase. Finally relocate some colonists. To negotiations for personnel exchange between Romulan Republic and Archer 4. To negotiation for personnel exchange between Romulan Republic and Klingon Empire. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of diplomatic stuff. Solve dispute over. Well, let's go ahead and get some turrets. Why not? Heavy phaser turret, heavy plasma turret. That should be fine. Oh, we missed our turn. Oops. Kafka doesn't know how to drive. Species 3783, Alliance designation Romulan, data core entry. Records indicate contact with unassimilated species 1 and scattered references to past conflict. Except as contravened by other directives, all vessels containing individuals referred to in any assimilated records relating to unassimilated species 1 retain priority for immediate interception and assimilation by assets within 14.7 and it trails off. It's like a ream in there. Yeah, we want to go this way. Gotta make sure our people are healthy. GLaDOS with some combat stress. Let's fix that. It's the only downside to playing on higher difficulties. Okay, please tell me you have... No, those are commodities. Do you have? Yes, they have minor and major regenerators. Let's get 100. Same for the majors. Should last us a while. And if we go over to the ship section, we should be able to get some hull repairs, which we haven't been doing too bad on the exploding front. Some minor components and major components. And then we'll get critical components if we ever run into that problem. Okay. Let's head on to the bigger picture. Alright, Mempha 4. The Mempha system hosts 9 planets, many of which have been staging grounds in military operations. All of the planets orbit a binary star system consisting of a G-type yellow star and a K-type orange star. Due to the radiant output of the pair of stars, most of the planets are located at a significant distance from the system's center of gravity. In spite of this location on the border of Klingon space, the Memphis system hosted several battles during the Klingon Civil War of 2368, including a punishing defeat to the forces of then Chancellor Galron. These military actions forced the Klingon Empire to abandon active patrols and posts on the system, which led to an influx of scavengers, malcontents, and criminal elements scattered across the various planets and isolated bases. Hey, what's up, Scotty? I apologize, I'm not doing Stream Raiders right now. We got all our Stream Raiders fix done yesterday. But welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by.
We've arrived at the source of the distress signal. Scanning the area now.
Any ships in the area? A Cardassian vessel is dead ahead, sir. It is surrounded by a field of subspace distortion, and I'm reading a spike in the ship's Tetrion emissions. Any life signs? Signs at this range are inconclusive. The radiation is interfering with our sensors. Hypothesis on the cause of the distortion.
The ship is badly damaged, but there's no clear relationship between the distortion and the ship. I ran a comparison to the anomalies we scanned previously in the Kittimer system. While they appear similar at first look, the spike in Tetrions is different from what we've seen before.
We need a closer scan.
Sir, there's no sign of a Republic vessel in the area. Whatever happened here is unfortunate, but I recommend we continue our search elsewhere. It may look suspicious if we linger.
We'll be cautious. Approach the ship. Let's get this hydrazine. Yeah, no Stream Raiders today. Currently, the streams that I'm doing on Wednesday are also going up on YouTube, so I'm wanting to keep it a little cleaner than I usually do. That's why there's less stuff on the screen and all that. We'll do more Stream Raiders next stream. Full outpost just went offline. Expected cause is the distortion field near the derelict ship. Scans are having trouble. The ship appears to have sustained damage, but not enough to disable primary functions or life support. There is one hull breach, but an emergency force field is in place. The ship appears to be deserted, but even at this range, I can't be certain. There is significant interference from the localized radiation. Can we access their computer remotely?
Cardassians use a recursive encryption algorithm to protect their data from unauthorized access. We'd have to be on their bridge to tap into their systems.
Then that's what we'll do.
We have no idea what happened to this ship. We could be putting ourselves at risk for the sake of curiosity. I recommend we leave and continue our search elsewhere.
Republic ships may have suffered the same fate. We need to investigate.
It's your call, but if you're going over to that ship, then I'm coming with you.
Understood. Transport us to their bridge.
Interesting. No visible damage. Why would they abandon the ship? The bridge appears operational, but where's the crew?
We need to know what happened here. Scan for life signs and check the security logs.
No other life signs detected. We're alone.
Check the recent log activity. They didn't vanish without a trace.
Here's something odd. There are no corpses on this ship.
According to the logs, they were attacked.
The ship description fits what we've seen of the Alachi. Several security logs were accessed recently. I think you're going to want to see this. This security recording is from 3 days ago.
It's supposed to be laying down. Looks like a subspace.
Whatever
roast.
it is, it explains why there aren't any corpses.
Are there any more recordings?
One more. Pulling it up now.
Alachi. Were they able to identify their attackers?
Wait. That noise. Several ships are on approach and requesting status. Sir, they're Cardassian.
Shit. Borg Juggernaut 001, transport us back to the bridge immediately. The Cardassians scanned the derelict ship. They want to talk to you, sir. Put them on the view screen.
Collateral damage is acceptable.
Okay, generic line number 1. Borg Juggernaut 001, lower your shields and surrender immediately. We carry an order of reprisal signed by Empress Sela authorizing us to seize and detain Republic vessels. Considering your situation, I suggest you view this offer as a generous opportunity to save your crew. I will not surrender.
That is unfortunate. Your ship would be worth far more undamaged. This is your last chance. Feel free to use the escape pods if necessary.
Cardassian fool. No wonder the Dominion abandoned you.
2 more waves are approaching the system. Recommend a defensive posture with power to shields.
Go, Co-Star! Take it to the raid! Cloaking device is ready, sir. We may be able to catch the next group by surprise. I have no cloaking device. What are you talking about?
Your ship will be a trophy in the true way.
Thank you for the alert, Co-Star.
The true way will avenge us!
Ooh, that regen is crazy good. You start getting ready for work. Oh, I gotcha. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Sir, I was monitoring messages during the battle and was able to isolate a long-range transmission. The Cardassian battleship sent a message to a location in the Eta Eridani sector block. I've been unable to pinpoint the exact destination, but I'll continue to monitor the frequency and listen to further transmissions. Excellent thinking. Let me know if you hear anything.
The Cardassians were unaware of what had happened to their missing vessel. It appears the Alachi attacked them while they were hunting for our ships. Bad luck. We should destroy the derelict. Let the true way think that the Republic defeated all of their patrols.
Agreed. Scuttle the ship.
Ship is under attack. Based on what you've learned, it seems that your next lead is in the Beta Quadrant. Head to the Donatu system and see if you can learn more about where our ships are going and who's taking them.
According to new intel, Sela has started paying privateers to capture or destroy Romulan Republic ships. That would explain why these Cardassians are operating outside their normal territory. I suggest we track these True Way ships back to their base. If we're lucky, they'll lead us right to the missing Republic ships.
Okay. Alright, now though, let me get this item. Beautiful, beautiful. We don't have a secondary deflector, so I'll get rid of that. We don't have phaser. That battery. Engines. Combat impulse with turn. Oh god, we need turn rate. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, please, we need turn rates. Let's get rid of that.
According to new...
Alright, follow the true way out of the system. Hey, we leveled up too! Let's go to Donatu. Oh, okay. Straight through the ship. That's fine. Alright. Donatu system. Donatu is located on the edge of the Beta Quadrant, at the border between Klingon and Federation space. The system boasts 5 worlds, of which Donatu 5 is Class M. Donatu has thus been the site of many clashes between the two galactic powers, stretching as far back as the 23rd century. Welcome in, Slade. Or salad? Salad. How am I saying your name? I'm so bad with pronouncing some names. I'm sorry. I still wish the load time wasn't as long. Here we go. Sir, a magnetic field is surrounding a large concentration of asteroids dead ahead. I've run a sweep for Republic transponders, but either the Cardassians removed it or there's too much interference for sensors to get a lock. There's also a Cardassian satellite dead ahead that may be impeding our scans. Satra, what do we know of this system? Donatu 2 is a Class J planetoid locked in an orbit along with several hundred large asteroids. Because the planetoid has an iron core and is relatively close to the star, there's a significant magnetosphere trapping stellar wind plasma. Resulting magnetic flux and numerous asteroids will prevent us from safely using full impulse once we enter the field. Wintermute, give me a tactical analysis. That's not Wintermute. Or is it? No, that's not Wintermute. That's Tovan. The Cardassians are most likely using the magnetic fluctuations in this area to hide their privateer operations. Our sensors were able to pick out a nearby satellite and a station located at the asteroid belt. I've marked the location of them both on our tactical map. Approach the satellite.
Recommend we stay cloaked as we approach the station, sir.
If we had cloaks. In addition to the magnetic interference, the Cardassians have mined the asteroid field ahead with defensive turrets. This satellite appears to be a targeting array and fire controller for those turrets. We may be able to access the satellite's programming, but there's a chance that if we do so, we'll alert the Cardassians. Access the satellite. I've successfully accessed the control layer within the satellite's operational routines. The satellite is sending commands to several nearby defensive turrets. We may be able to insert a malicious command that might disable or neutralize many of the turrets. What is your command? Overload turret functions. The new program routine has been successfully uploaded, sir. Not all of the turrets in the area were susceptible, but we softened the defensive between our ship and the Cardassian station. Begin the assault.
If we avoid the magnetic flux energy, we should be able to remain cloaked as we approach the station.
Fuck that. Guns blazing! Picture the magnetic field. Impulse engines are now offline. Taking damage from the magnetic flux nearby. We are the Borg. We don't care about magnetic flux. Oh yeah, auxiliary to battery is so good. Taking damage, yeah. We'll be alright. In range of the station, we should take out the turret first, then patrol. Alpha Quadrant Soldier. Sweet. Resistance is futile, Cardassian. We've crippled the station defenses, but it is only a matter of time before they summon reinforcements. A Republic warbird is being held in the station's dock, and scans indicate that at least some of the crew are being held in the station's brig. The station command center is hailing us. On screen.
Your brazen attack on this station is further proof that the Romulan Republic is nothing more than a terrorist cabal. We've contacted the legitimate Romulan government and alerted them to your presence. Any further acts of terror against this station or any Cardassian citizen will be met with deadly force.
Release the Republic ship and her crew. Just gonna lay across your neck, not let you up, and only sit up because set outside without reflection.
Your ignorance of Cardassian history is insulting. We do not listen to demands. We give them.
Close the channel. Get me a location for the Romulan crew. The crew is being held in a detention area on the station's outer ring. The area is shielded to prevent transport. We need to get the crew to their ship. The station operates on several fusion reactors located at the base of the central core. If we configure our deflector to emit high-amplitude electromagnetic waves, it will disrupt the inertial lasers and their reactors. The safety protocols will cause a temporary power shutdown. If we time it properly, there will be a window of opportunity as the Cardassians switch to backup power. We'll be able to transport the crew to their ship. Make the deflector modifications, Viral. Deflector modifications complete. Ready to send the pulse at your command. Do it. Station power is fluctuating, transporting Republic crew back to their ship now.
I assume we can thank you for our escape. Before you transported us, I overheard a guard saying that more True-Way ships were approaching. We need time to restore emergency power. Please provide cover until we are able to go to warp.
Warp to the flotilla as soon as you can. We'll cover you. There are no more Cardassian ships on long-range sensors, Sub-Commander. Are there or aren't there? Need to get a better thruster on that thing.
Power
I know.
restored. Preparing to warp out of the system.
Yeah, for real. It's just our engines until we can get the assimilated engines from Omega Rep. It's like I'm pushing a brick underwater right now. So it also doesn't help that I took all my power off of engines. Republic ship has safely warped out of the system, sir. The Republic Warbird has warped to safety, sir. We need to report to Sub-Commander Nadell and inform her of the Cardassian privateering operations in the sector. Recommend we leave the system before any additional Cardassian reinforcements arrive. Nah, I think we'll be right. We need more drones. Take out some of these beam turrets. Why are there so many over here? Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it! Boom! That's great. I freaking love that. Sir, we have a space turret flying at us. It's a Borg probe. It disappeared. It exploded. Plasma disintegrator is amazing. There's more over there, actually. Where is it? I'm almost right on top of the thing. It's probably behind that big asteroid right there. Oh! Oh, you're in the asteroid! Well, that's cheap. This ought to work. That's so cheap. Alright, whatever. Clearly we can't take them all out. Let's get out of here. Doing so little damage to us. They hacking! I don't know why, but watching you play this reminds me of Galaxy
Excellent.
Quest.
I hope that your new starship has performed to your satisfaction.
Oh yeah.
Now that we know about Sila's attempts to capture our ships, we'll order our commanders to exercise additional caution in territory near True-Way space, or with other groups that might try their hand at privateering. I have received some new intelligence from our allies that may be of use to us. Expect to hear from me shortly.
You know all the cute parts without the Tim Allen. Okay, well, let's see. Warhead yield chamber. What do we have room for? These are all tactical. Beam weapon damage. Let's go with that.
Time is short.
Congratulations, Sub-Commander.
That's a la boop. You'll get the boop. Yeah, we'll sit on that for a little bit. Covariant shield. It's a lot of shield regeneration, but not as much as the regenerative shield. Even though it's got more capacity. We'll stick with regenerative shields. Alright. Got 2 more space points. Get more shield regeneration. Now, we could either go shield hardness or dip back into one of these. It's defensive maneuvering. Power negates percentage of damage from the shields. Yeah, let's go with that. We're building a very science-heavy Borg ship, that's for sure. Okay, what do I gotta do at ground? All the defensive stuff is kind of done, other than endurance. Yeah, we could get armor. Yeah, we'll do endurance training, get our max hit points up. That gets us either engineer training for shield generator fabrication 3 or medical generator fabrication 3. It doesn't matter. Just gotta pick one. Booped. Madam Dazzle. Just left the monitor on. I'm watching her expressions. She's like, does he know we're still on? It's like, just hold right there for a moment, you know, while I... Yeah. She's like, who are they booping over there? Who will be joining the crew of the Borg Juggernaut 001? None of them, but... So what have you got? Subterfuge, cloaking... Let's do tactical. I think people would buy more tacticals. Okay. Well, it's Charva. I know you've been looking for Tovan's sister, Rena. I've managed to find out some more information about her. She was captured in the Theban system. She's been questioned by the Tal Shiar, and now they're moving her and other prisoners to a penal colony deep in Romulan space. They'll be using civilian transports, lightly guarded by a few Romulan Star Empire ships. She'll be on a transport passing through the Kinkuzana Thanza system. If you don't go now, you'll never see her again. I'm risking my position to tell you this, Sub-Commander. Don't make me regret my decision. Okay. Can't you see that I have your best interests at heart? Uh-huh, sure. Sure you do. I believe ya. Wink. It's like, did you just out loud say wink? No, I didn't. Wink. Let's do some more diplomatic. Oh, I forgot to do R&D. Level 4, at least 3 schools level 5, new school level 15. Should be good. And let's assimilate. Alright. The Kinkuthanza system is an uninhabited system located near several trade routes. The system's binary stars allow daring captains to use gravity maneuvers to shave time off their voyages, but the remote location also makes it a favorite spot of Orion's Syndicate pirates. Belle, are you still here? Might need to put in a request for more title cards from you.
We've located the transports that are carrying the prisoners. And Charva's intel isn't exactly accurate. She told us they were going to be Tal Shiar ships, but they're Cardassian. Do you think they could be disguised? And lightly guarded? They have combat-ready escorts. We'll need to defeat the escorts and disable the transport vessels. Then we can board and start looking for my sister. I still think she could be on board, even though the escorts are Cardassian ships instead of Tal Shiar.
I missed that one. I keep forgetting I gotta hit that. I'm gonna replace that boarding party though. Transport ship has been disabled. And another one.
Reinforcements inbound!
Solar flare gun. Light launcher.
That's the last of them. An away team is waiting in the transporter room. We can board the first transport as soon as you're ready.
Alright. Ah! Get out of the way! You think the producer Star Trek Picard edition was going through some real-life changing inner journey BDSM stuff when they climb out with the Borg? Just ride you a bunch of Kim suits. Oh no! Well, I'm not saying you're wrong. Oh yeah, we don't need that one. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, am I still getting shit? Yeah, I am getting ship experience Q. Alright, let's do this.
That's the last of them.
Board the
An away
transports. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's entirely possible, I imagine. It's like, how do we make zombies, but tech zombies? Well, they need to be covered in tech. It just kind of came out biker fetish. Something blocking our scanners, which would be standard operating procedure for a vessel carrying prisoners. We'll need to search the ship and then head to the bridge. Pet my Borg tribble. Something over here. It's through the wall I'm detecting. Oh, that's right, I have a support drone now. Soldiers were too well trained for a prison transport. Kinda BOSC in the leather-wise.
There are faint life signs up ahead. One of them could be Rena. Let's check our fire.
Join the collective! Compartment. It's all storage. This compartment is full of small arms and explosives. Jambalaya! I'm not giving you the jambalaya, your tribble will eat it. I mean, I know steal all the small arms and the big ones too. The ship isn't configured like a prisoner transport ship. Sir, I'm detecting body armor and personal shield units. They're useful, but nothing special. Life signs I detected before are gone. I don't think Rena is aboard this ship. Knock, knock, let me in! no more anomalies. True Ray orders. This document appears to be stolen. It describes Tal Shiar troop movements in the sector. Acknowledged.
Perhaps the Tal Shiar knew the Cardassians took this convoy and sent us here to fight them. No matter who survived, us or the True Way, either way, the Tal Shiar wins.
Makes sense. That's how the Tal Shiar operate.
The Tal Shiar led us into a trap. Again. I'm tired of being lied to. Being tricked. The self-destruct on this ship is still active. Let's set it before we beam over to the next one and look for Rena there. All we should leave behind is a cloud of debris. And then the Tal Shiar and the True Way will know the cost of crossing the Romulan Republic.
Can't you just do a buttload of mini-missions on repeat to get a bunch of DPS guns on your ship? I already did that, technically. So there are these endeavors in the game that you can do as kind of like a daily thing, and as you unlock them, as you complete them, you unlock account-wide buffs. Everything from critical severity, critical damage, weapon damage, torpedo damage, and I've got it up pretty high. So that's one of the reasons why. Like I'm on elite difficulty right now, and I'm walking through these enemies like nothing. Like I'm hardly struggling at all. Sir, if you're ready to transport to the next vessel, we can move the away team directly to that ship's bridge. That might save you some time. Yeah. We're gonna upgrade our weapons as we go. Chucky is the sub-commander. Join my collective. Just come in with a small army of Borg. It's so cool. I'm enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. This was a great idea. Take that. That. Oops. That wasn't very nice. Yeah, you take this one. That's an upgrade. Tetrion resistance. Same shield, just Tetrion resistance. I wish the drones lasted longer, though. Trio orders. Your ship is to be part of a convoy being sent to Pi Canis sector block. Your orders are to ambush any Romulan ships that you can overwhelm easily and acquire their cloaking technology.
There isn't any data on prisoners here. It's just cargo and soldiers. I don't understand why Charva would send us here. Was she trying to get us killed?
Don't worry, we'll find Rena. We just need to figure all this out. What is this? I want to check what's down here. Oh. Well, that door's not opening.
I can't believe Charva would lie about Rena being on one of these ships. We used to be so close.
Oh, fuck it. Let's have a little fun, shall we? And fuck it. For the collective! We get experience for it. We won't get experience for doing the ship self-destruct. This ship's seen better days. Thank you. A little bit extra experience. More drones for the collective. Kunojo redeemed this playthrough, but I guess they're not available to stop by tonight. Self-destruct sequence is disabled. We need to manually overload the warp core. Oh! Well, okay. Well, we've already cleared the way then. That explains why there was more enemies. We did things a little out of sequence. Got a little bloodthirsty, that's all. Okay, rapidly overload warp core. You can transport the away team to the last vessel on your command, sir. Whoa. That's a lot of torpedoes. Sir, I'm detecting an energy buildup ahead of us at what appears to be another cargo hold. Recommend we investigate before we head to the bridge. Understand why would Charva send us here? Was she trying to get us killed? Could be. Maybe. Dude.
Colonel_Frosty has just subscribed.
Nice, thank you so much. Get a shout out for Colonel Frosty, please. Oh, okay. That's space.
Say hello to my little friend.
for YouTube grubs. Grody. It's a trap. That ship is rigged to self-destruct. Initiating emergency transport. Not yet. We must get the loot. And the trionium gas. She returns, giving the bun a mocha. Ooh, mocha. Mocha. He feels his water. Aww, he's so sweet. Alright, emergency transport. Let's get out of here. I kind of want to do 2 more hours. Since I don't have to get up as early tomorrow. What if you could? Aw. I have only had 1 cup of coffee. That's probably why I've got a headache right now. I've only had 1 cup of coffee today. I'll tell you what, after this
More
episode...
escort ships inbound on an attack vector.
I will do another episode. Oh, shit. Okay.
I provided the convoy's coordinates as a gesture of good faith. I remember how close Tovan was to his sister. Rina was my friend too. Although she's committed crimes against the Romulan Star Empire, I'm willing to give her and you another chance.
How could you lie to us again? Lead us into another trap. And you use Rena to do it. That's low, even for the Tal Shiar. She wasn't on those transports. It was all a setup, a deception intended to get us killed, and I'm not falling for it again. Give me a reason, any reason to believe the woman I cared about is still in you, that you can still be saved.
The Tal Shiar moves prisoners all the time. Sometimes it's for security reasons, or because Colonel Hakib wants to handle an interrogation personally. Maybe Rina has already been sent someplace else. I'll check my contacts and see what I can find. I'm trying to help. You can't deny that. Maybe now you'll see that all Tal Shiar aren't the monsters that Datan and his group make us out to be.
Tobin Kim's like, horse shit! Oh, we're right between both of them. Nice. It's convenient. Be lurking, need to get dinner for the family. I appreciate the lurk, man. Thank you. Alright. We should report back to Sub-Commander Nadell. We need to put the word out that the convoy was successfully destroyed, but that Rina is still missing. As for what game Charva is playing, that will take more time to understand. I'm ready to get out of here. We can leave the system whenever you're ready.
We've put word out that Tovan's sister is still missing. I'll let you know if we hear anything. Keep talking to Charva. It's clear now she's playing some sort of game. But we can get ahead of this if you and Tovan keep her distracted. Anything that will give us an upper hand with the Tal Shiar will help our cause.
Well, if anything, it just means the more ambushes we take out, the less soldiers they have to put forth, so... Alright. Efficient impulse engines. Plasma disruptor hybrid cannons and beam arrays? That's cool.
Time is short.
Congratulations, Sub-Commander.
If you want proof, then I'll provide it. I'm transmitting several classified Tal Shiar files to your ship now. Read through them, analyze them yourself, and then you'll see the truth. Detan and his kind are terrorists and a threat to the survival of the Romulan people. After that, I hope you'll reconsider your options. The Tal Shiar are trying to help the Romulan people, and you should be fighting for us. We've been fighting for you all this time.
Bullshit. Ooh, harping torpedo launcher. Love you too, Tazzle.
I love you! I love you too!
Right.
Have you looked at those files yet?
Yeah. Okay, we are juicing through these levels. Let's see, more shield hardness. Advanced shield hardness. Let's see. Starship perception doubles the benefit to stealth detection rating you get from auxiliary power. Control resistance provides additional 10 resistance rating to incoming control effects. Yeah, let's go with that one. That sounds good. Big ship should be hard to push around. No new trait slots. Better engine. It's a efficient impulse engine. 10. Yeah. Weapon power, shield power, and auxiliary power. That's cool. That actually looks more useful. Alright. Oh, engineering RCS. That's tempting. Feel like we need the turn rate. What's this one? Hyper impulse engine with turn. It's not as good as what I got. I kind of want to sit on this in case I can use it later. Who needs to turn when you have guns that face every direction? That's what fire at will is for. We'll sit on it for now. We still have slots to unlock. Can I train some of these people yet? Okay, actually we might be able to train Veril. Poor Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton. Yeah, let's get rid of wait a minute. Oh, right. Directed energy modulation. That'll let us bypass their shields a little bit. Straight to the hull. You know what? Let's take out this battle preparation and add. Oh fuck! We got even more abilities. Ramming speed. Fuck ramming speed. I kind of wish I had done it. I didn't realize I was going to be getting through my abilities so quickly. I'll have to just remember. Or not. Battle preparation. Directed energy modulation. Where are those other two command billies? Let me put those back. Turn the tide. And where'd the other one go? Against all odds. Okay. I can always just modify that document to add the extra tray to it. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but... Okay, nanite health monitor, that's for the ground. Here, you get a triple too. Let's give the food to somebody who doesn't have a tribble. Because the tribble will eat the food and make more tribble. And I don't have any cannibal tribbles yet to deal with the excess. Okay, so I need to upgrade Satra. No, she's not going to have access to that yet. I need another rank up. Okay. Get our missions. Basic starship maintenance drill. Done. And we got critical. Nice. Weapons proficiency buff. Let's see if we get some recruitment. Okay, Kitty's been playing Genshin for 4 hours. Needs a break. Gonna keep lurking and do some daily pages. Alright. Sounds good. Solve dispute over dilithium mining rights. Let's do that one. And... Hello, Death by Numbers. Welcome in. How goes the trek? The trek is going well. We have assimilated many foes. Our collective grows. Scan gravitational distortion for antimatter samples. Alright, let's go with that. Alright, let's go ahead and start the next mission and set up for the next 2 hours. So for those of y'all who are just popping in, I am doing episodes for YouTube. So there are periodic breaks in between the content where I can cut it off. And then it'll start back up. So this next one, it says stream is ending. It's not actually ending. All the people on YouTube, oh god, we've already heard this already. I don't care. Tradecraft, get a decipher, tall ship. Oh yeah, we got to go to the ship's ready room. Which, why couldn't have y'all given us a Borg bridge? Why not? Please. I hope. If they do allow for the Borg Assimilate to become a flyable ship, that they will give it, not only will they give it a Borg bridge, but they'll update this one. Because it's driving me crazy. Alright, please input query. Decipher Talshiar files from Charta. 3 files uploaded. Chaltalk intelligence file, Veranet intelligence file, and Kinkuthanza intelligence file. Open the Chaltalk intelligence file. Datan has a personal relationship with Lortrix, the leader of a colony in the Chaltalk system. They work together on a Riemann mining colony. The weapons present at the colony were the property of the terrorist militia, helping Datan and his followers break away from the legitimate government of the Romulan Star Empire. These weapons were being stored by Lortrix at Datan's personal request. On stardate 86105.6 and 86118.5, Datan contacted Klingon intelligence. These communications dealt with targeting Romulan Star Empire and Federation colonies for terrorist acts. Let's check the statements against the ship's library. They did not work together. Okay, there's no record of Datan and Lortrix having worked together at the Riemann mining colony. Let's check Riemann Mining Cooperative roster of workers. Riemann Mining Cooperative worker records. Name Lortrix. Dates present 71606.2 to 74910.3. Status conscripted laborer. Recorded offenses: 3 counts possessing contraband with intent to distribute, 5 incidents of violence against other workers, disciplinary measures taking 24 times, isolation from rest of worker population for duration of more than 24 hours, leader of 2 worker uprisings, including one that resulted in 3 deaths and 24 injuries. Name Datan. No record exists of a worker of this name. Check Riemann Mining Cooperative roster of management. Riemann Mining Cooperative Management Records. Name Lortrix. No record exists of an employee of this name. Name Datan. No record exists. Check Riemann Mining Cooperative Visitors Log. Alright. Name Lortrix. No record exists. Datan. Dates present 73511.6 to 73517.6. Temporary visitor. Visitation visa issued by Riemann Mining Cooperative. Datan is listed as a member of a group of mediators brought to the mining facility by the warden to assist with the negotiations during a violent worker uprising. Datan and the other mediators were successful in ending the revolt after negotiating a new agreement between workers and management. Let's change the wording of that. Work together visited. No. Negotiated a settlement. Facts in library computer online with the assertion of Datan and Lortrix having negotiated a settlement of the Riemann Mining Cooperative. Okay. Examine characteristic acts discrepancy. There's no evidence showing that Datan contacted Klingon intelligence regarding terrorist acts. Check medical records on Eta Eridani colonies. Medical reports from Eta Eridani colonies. Chaltok, 10 cases of the flu, 4 broken bones, 2 lacerations. Cursa, 5 plasma burns, 2 cases of heat stroke, 1 pregnancy, 6 deaths from battle. Bahaja, 12 cases of malnutrition, 1 animal attack, 2 cases of Richelian fever. And Tralis, 2 cases of dehydration, 2 broken bones, and 1 punctured lung. View aid requests made by Chaltok Colony. Chaltok to Romulan Republic. Water, agriculture, and medical. Chaltok to Klingon Empire. Industrial replicators, insecticide. Chaltok to Starfleet. Ship parts, weaponry. Chaltok to Federation Council. Solar panels, and water purifiers. Crime logs from Eta Eridani colonies. Agilon, domestic violence, theft, smuggling, assault. Cursa, public intoxication, attempted murder. Bahaja, trafficking in controlled substances, attempted sexual assault, and murder. Tralis, arson, theft, vehicle theft, and damage to private property. Change the wording in original Telshar file. Datan's communications with Klingon dealt with targeting colonies for agricultural aid? Yeah. So now that we've corrected the facts, Datan has a personal relationship with Lortrix, leader of a colony in Chaltok system. They negotiated this settlement on a Riemann mining colony. Weapons present at the colony were the property of the terrorist militia, helping Datan and his followers break away from the legitimate government of the Romulan Star Empire. These weapons were being aimed at Romulan militia targets by Lortrix at Datan's personal request. On stardate 86105.6 and 86118.5, Deton contacted Klingon intelligence. These communications dealt with targeting Romulan Star Empire and Federation colonies for agricultural aid. Okay. King Kuthanza Virinet intelligence file. Their file states, Deton smuggled a large number of crates into Virinet by routing them through unmonitored systems. The crates were determined to be carrying weapons meant to be used by the inhabitants of Virinet. Deton's terrorist organization, the Romulan Republic, assisted with the construction of Virinet Colony. During construction, this organization concealed hidden compartments and rooms into many of the colony's structures to facilitate smuggling and illegal weapons sales. Inside the repair facility, there was machinery linked to biological weapons manufacturing. Deton and the Romulan Republic have also allocated significant resources to accumulate intelligence on the Klingon Empire. Most of this information is related to Klingon Empire colony locations and defenses. Let's check that against ship's library. The crates were carrying ship's parts, but they weren't developing biological weapons manufacturing. There's no evidence showing that there was machinery related to biological weapon manufacturing hidden in Virinet by Deton. Check waste processing information. Only known waste processing unit on Virinet is a Likirki type Mark II waste processing unit. This unit, developed in the late 2370s, is recommended for converting up to 1.5 metric tons of biological waste material into usable byproducts such as fertilizer, drinking water, fuel, and replicator biomatter. Usage date, it's just a bunch of usage date and how many tons of waste they processed. Review water supply information. Only known water reclamation unit on Virinet is one Mark VIII water filtration unit. This unit is recommended for cleaning up to 7,500 liters of natural water sources for humanoid consumption, including local bodies of water and groundwater, gray water, and limited amounts of black water. Note, the output of a single Mark VIII water filtration unit would be insufficient for a colony the size of Virinet. And then that's stardate usages and how many liters of water created. Check Virinet communications log. Relevant entries, stardate 86032.6 to Commander Tamer. Key phrase, the new water filtration unit is working perfectly. Stardate 86042.5 to Monk. Key phrase, the shipment of Osol is ready for you. Stardate 86055.6 to Deton. Key phrase, appreciate the assistance but still have reservations. Stardate 86069.4 to Commander Tamer. Key phrase, Tal Shiar's ship was sighted in the system. Okay. Inside the repair facility, there was machine linked to water reclamation? Yeah. Affects the library, yeah. Yeah, there was water reclamation pieces in there. That's right. And the other one, information related to Klingon Empire. They said it was colony locations. There's no evidence showing that Deton was collecting information regarding the Klingon Empire's water reclamation. Let's check intercepted transmissions. Relevant entries, stardate 86023.6 from Deton to Tamer. Need to know more before we approach them with our proposal. Stardate 86054.5 from Jim Pak to Satas. I have no reason to trust them yet. Stardate 86047.9 from Tamer to Deton. To understand the mindsets of the High Council. Stardate 86066.8 from Admiral Tanei to Jiro Sugihara. Realize the extreme danger of the situation. Let's check the sensor logs. Stardate 86026.0. Routine maintenance complete. No malfunctions detected. Sensor probe destroyed in the Agilion system. Sabotage detected to sensor array at the Cursa system. Sensor array failure in grid 298573-X. Financial information. Financial information, Bank of Boleus. Romulan Flotilla, Income Index 1.85, Expenditure Index 1.7. Algelian Colony, 0.8. Yikes. They were spending a lot and not making much. Cursa was breaking even. Okay. Most of the information is really Klingon Empire political climate. Yeah. So now, Datan smuggled a large number of crates into Virenat by routing them through unmonitored systems. The crates were determined to be carrying ship parts meant to be used by the inhabitants of Virenat. It's true. They were trying to get ship parts. Datan's terrorist organization, the Romulan Republic, assisted with the construction of Virenat colony. During construction, this organization concealed hidden compartments and rooms into many of the colony's structures to facilitate smuggling and illegal weapons sales. Inside the repair facility, there was machinery linked to water reclamation. Datan and the Romulan Republic have also allocated significant resources to accumulate intelligence on the Klingon Empire. Most of this information is related to Klingon Empire political climate. The last one is Kinkuthanza intelligence file. Their file says, the Tal Shiar has stopped a raid against one of its facilities in the Theban system. Prisoners captured will be transferred to the Kinkuthanza system penal colony. Several members of the raiding party remained unidentified or dead and in a state when identification is impossible. However, one of the prisoners captured in the raid has been identified as Rena Kev, a known member of Datan's terrorist organization. Prisoners captured during the raid against the Tal Shiar facility in the Theban system have been interrogated. Preliminary results of the questioning have yielded credible information connecting them with a plot to assassinate the Empress. Sounds a bit much. Okay, so prisoners were not transferred to the Kinkuthanza system. There's no record of Tal Shiar prisoners being transferred to the Kinkuthanza system penal colony. Check ship flight logs for the Rator system. Ship stopping in Rator system. IRW Gladius arrived from Longco, departed to Tarad sector. Purpose of travel, repairs. USS Morgan arrived from Starbase 39 Sierra, departed to Starbase 39 Sierra. Purpose of travel, diplomatic. SS Profiteer arrived from Drozana Station, departed to Eridan Belt. Purpose of travel, trade. And the IRW Laval arrived from Kittimer, remains in the Rator system. Purpose of travel, royal transport. Check ship flight logs for the Nopata system. The IRW Imperial arrived from Great Bloom, departed to Tarad sector. Purpose of travel, unknown. IRW Favale arrived from Eridan Belt, departed to Eridan Belt. Purpose of travel, delivery. IRW Harate arrived from Kail system, departed to Mylasa system. Purpose of travel, patrol. RW Bakrel arrived from Althendor system, departed to Affair Nebula. Purpose of travel, sensor array repair. Check ship flight logs to known Tal Shiar transports. RW Imperial, Great Balloon to Nopata system to Taradnik sector, cargo medical supplies. RW Corsair went from the Rator system to the Takal system, the Demoria system, cargo weapons. IRW Divinik went to the Theban system. Installation 18, cargo unknown. IRW SMR, Affair Nebular to Lyre system, cargo unknown. So it's either System Installation 18 or the Affair Nebula or Lyre system. It's Installation 18, yeah. Alright, last one is preliminary results of the questioning have yielded credible information connecting them to a plot to start a revolution. You said assassinate the Empress, but I mean, that's kind of the same thing. Consult mission logs. Alright, there's no evidence connecting anyone in the Theban system with the plot to Subcommander Avran. Check anti-Tal Shiar propaganda. Alright, freedom from tyranny. Summary calls for free elections and removal of the Empress. Killers among us. Summary demands war crimes trials for Tal Shiar leadership. Romulan Star Empire no more. Summary suggests Romulan colony worlds should join Federation as independent states. Abductions. Summary reports of alien abductions from Romulan planets. The Communist Manifesto. Ancient Earthworks suggested adoption of a social order based on common ownership that is classless and stateless. Check black market job listings. People with military experience needed for a team job. Cold weather tolerance a must. I think I know what mission that is. It's part of the Klingon storyline. Agent willing to pay well for information on a Federation quarantine world known as Gateway. Ooh. The Guardian of Forever. Operative with infiltration and piloting skills needed for long-term assignment in Cardassian space. Must be willing to undergo cosmetic and DNA alteration. Looking for crew with skills in counter-surveillance, cargo transport, and heavy lifting. Pays equal share of all loot acquired. Check reports of military activities. Chaltok sold weapons. Dataka 5 disbanded police force for brutality. Bring Gloyd instituted anti-weapon laws. Amaleth Prime contracted third party for protection. So create a militia? Okay, that doesn't line up. Prisoners. Assault mission logs. King Kuthan's mission report. At the request of Charva, Borg Juggernaut 001 attacked a Cardassian convoy at the King Kuthanza system until indicated that the convoy was being used as cover by the Tal Shiar to transport prisoners and that Renikev would be on board. That intel was faulty. Although the convoy was a tactical asset transporting supplies for the True Way, there were no prisoners on board. So it was... wasn't steal supplies. No, it's not that one either. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna click until I get the right one. Steal supplies. There we go. Credibly connected to a plot to steal supplies. So now the report is, the Tal Shiar have stopped a raid against one of the facilities in the Theban system. The prisoners captured will be transported to the Installation 18 penal colony. Several members of the raiding party remained unidentified or dead, and in a state when identification is impossible. However, one of the prisoners captured in the raid has been identified as Subcommander Avran, a known member of Datan's terrorist organization. Prisoners captured during the raid against the Tal Shiar facility in the Theban system have been interrogated. Preliminary results of the questioning have yielded credible information connected to them with a plot to steal supplies. So that's what's going on.
Captain, we're getting two different stories here. One from Charva and one from these documents. Analysis of the files shows that either Charva is trying deliberately to mislead us, or that she's being misled herself. Since she seems to firmly believe what she's telling us, I'm not completely comfortable disregarding her information out of hand. I recommend that we speak to Commander Tal Mera on Drozana Station. She has contacts in the intelligence community that we don't. She should be able to either confirm or deny our findings.
Alright. To Drozana, but that is going to be it for me, y'all. Thank you all so much for coming by. Our Twitch people, we are going to do 2 more hours for episode... What are we up to? 6 now? And we're going to do episode 6. So, for all of y'all joining us on YouTube, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the stream. Be sure to check out the other videos on YouTube for the Borg playthrough of Star Trek Online if you haven't seen them already. And as always, I will see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye-bye!